Nick Hall Comedy Podcast. I am your host, Nick Hall. I've got a very special guest in the studio with me today. This is Miguel. Is it Dalmau?
Dalmau.
Dalmau.
Yeah.
From New York City.
Yeah, man.
I probably should have learned your name.
Oh, that's alright, man.
Before.
We've just been friends for 3 years.
I know, before we started this. Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. Miguel's in town from New York City. You're recording your first CD.
I'm trying to record an album with Morty's Comedy Club. Yeah.
So I went out to the show last night. It was good. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. A couple orders of business to start off. You guys are probably saying, hey, where's all the Kent Murphy videos? Well, I'm taking a little bit of a break at the moment. And I'm still filming some more. So suck my balls. It'll be out soon. Anyway, that's how I talk.
Yeah, you love your fan base.
This is how I talk to the people that watch my videos.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it.
Suck my balls and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be back in LA soon. I hope you guys are listening to Josh's other podcast, the Booze Buddies Pod. He's killing it right now. It's on iTunes. I think he's on Stitcher. All kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's killing it right now. But we're going to get back in the studio when I get back to LA. But for now, I'm just going to have a special guest, and we're going to go from here. So, Miguel.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're just going to talk. He's a comedian, and so he better be funny. That's all.
Man, no pressure, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
I love the vibe you have right now because it feels like a very casting couch.
Yeah.
Like, do I do anal? Yes.
Yeah. That's actually was going to be my first.
Yes.
Second question.
Okay.
Do you like anal was my first.
Right. Yeah.
Then do you do
Absolutely.
it?
Let's just start now.
Take it off. Hey, guys. We're going to rate this 1 hour, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going to do. So, recording your first stand-up CD, man.
Yeah, man.
Like some audio. That's a big thing.
I know, I'm very excited. I mean, it's the first time, I'm doing it 8 years, but now is when I really feel happy with the hour I'm having.
Yeah.
Crowds have been good so far, and, we're going to just listen back to it after next week and see where everything lies.
Well, I went out to the show last night, and it was good. I went to the early show.
Yeah.
And then you did another show. And then we went out and I made some terrible decisions.
Yeah.
After the show.
I got what we call white girl wasted.
We did. I did. We went to a country line dance bar.
Yes.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's not my thing.
Despite
the skin color.
I love that book because they play like Keith Urban right after Jay-Z. And I'm like, you guys, saddle up isn't everything.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: how long have you been doing stand-up, Miguel?
I make 8 years this December.
8 years. So you started young because you're what, 25?
Yeah, I started when I was 17, going on 18. Started doing comedy.
And how did you get into clubs when you were 17? Did they just let you in, or did you?
Well, I always
sneak
looked
around?
older. I was older, so I just made sure that I didn't drink or have anything of alcoholic.
Right.
So I messed up with the club.
Right.
Yeah. So if I got caught, they'd be like, "Oh, well, at least he's not drinking."
Now, when you were like 17, were you really filthy? Were you up there just cussing and saying terrible stuff?
Yeah. But I mean, it's just gotten worse. But it's now it's more filthy with a purpose.
Well, yeah. Now the jokes make sense.
Yeah.
I actually, the very first time I ever did stand up, it was like 21. So I'm 31 right now, which that's stupid to be that old.
Yeah, why are you getting old?
I know, dude. But I went to the comedy club under the assumption that like, hey, you were class clown in high school.
Yeah. Most
of your friends think you're really funny. Like, don't bother writing jokes. You're gonna kill it when you get up there. And they gave me I think 4 minutes. And it was the worst 4 minutes I've ever spent doing anything in my life.
As long as they get long.
I mean, I got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Like if people had tomatoes, they would have been old school tomato throwing.
Wow, no. See, I like your confidence because for me, when I found out like comedy was something that I wanted to do, I wrote for 5 months. Before I even touched.
Well, the next time I did that. The next time I was like, well, I'll wait a year. And just really write.
You waited a year again.
Yeah, man. I did.
You know, it's funny. The first time I ever had such a great set that the audience loved everything I did, I didn't do it again for a year. Yeah. Because I thought that would never happen again.
Once you get to the top of the mountain, there's no reason.
Yeah, I was like, why do I need to do this again? I got 3 applause breaks. What do I need in my life?
Because then you go to the club the next day and somebody just kills you. And you're
like, fuck. I should have ended my career on a high.
What was I thinking? Yeah. Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I would have said when I was 17. I like my only life experience at 17 was like most girls telling me that I couldn't touch their boobs. Yeah. And then I would still try, but that was like the only thing that I had done.
I had a little bit of a rough child growing up, so I kind of just took a little bit of what it was and tried to make it as
and just run it out.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, I remember my first joke I wrote was so stupid. It was about one time I had a pregnancy scare. Yeah. I was kind of flowing with that, and I was like, oh, my girl is pregnant, and she still gave me blowjobs. I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, I'm afraid of her getting blowjobs. I'm afraid whatever she eats, the baby eats. And if that's what makes it gay, like, I don't know. Like, it was stupid jokes like that. Like, no purpose.
Hey, whatever works.
That's my first joke that I ever wrote. What if cum makes kids gay when they eat it in the belly?
I love that joke. I don't know why you don't do it still.
I don't know.
I'm upset about that. Oh, man. So, okay, New York City, I gotta ask. We got a big sports... Are you football, baseball, basketball? Are you a big sports guy at all?
You know what, I am a football fan and a baseball fan, but I've been so busy lately that I just feel like I have not caught up.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like, I mean, you're a sports fan, so you watch on your regular. So you, especially college.
Yeah, and I have a gambling problem too.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. So you have to stay on top of it.
And sometimes I don't know if I'm actually a sports fan or just I just really love gambling.
Yeah.
That I start giving a shit about sports at some point.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't gamble anything. So to me, it's just
right.
You know, there's a complete different stakes.
Right.
You have what's the most you ever put on a game?
The most ever was like 1,000.
Wow, that's
but it was like a lock of the century, and it was back when I had money.
Did you win?
Yeah, I won.
Okay, so what would you?
But it wasn't a big bet. It was like a 2-to-1, so I mean it was double my money or whatever.
All right.
Yeah, I can't remember what the game. I don't remember what it was. But it was,
But see, you must be used to this because like you watch college football, and like college football, like players change all the time because But see, that's the thing. Like, I love baseball and football, but I haven't watched it in a couple of seasons that I'm watching. I'm like, wait, who the fuck are all these players? Like, I have no idea who these new Yankees are.
But you got so you're a Yankees fan?
Yeah.
Not a Mets?
Yeah, no, Yankees.
And then are you Giants or Jets?
Giants. Yeah.
Okay. How do you like as a city? Like right now, I feel like the city of New York is. It's about to cry the biggest collective cry ever when Jeter. Jeter is like plays his last game.
Yeah, I for a while I used to work at a hospital and a lot of the doctors got together and they bought like a booth, like a private booth for Jeter's last game that cost them like $30,000. And they split it so they.
Well, they're wearing like a patch now.
Yeah, like he's dying. Like
he's not even retired yet. It's like
I say give him 3 years and he'll be the manager or he'll be manager or something. He'll be fine.
I'm not. I listen. No offense. I hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them.
I mean, everybody hates a winner.
They're like, well, that's true. It's like they're up there with the Cowboys for me, Ohio State. I hate them. But I always have respected Jeter. Like, Jeter's always been kind of like the class act guy.
Well, I mean,
represents the city well.
That's amazing to be a player to always be on the same team. Like, that's from beginning to end, his whole career on one team. That's beautiful.
People talk about, like, his hits and, like, how well he's... The most impressive thing to me is he's played in New York City for almost 20 years. Yeah. And he's hardly ever in the headlines.
Yes.
Like, he's been the biggest sports star in that city for almost 20 years, and you never hear his name.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I ever heard of was a scandal from him, which I love, is that whenever he has sex with a girl, he gives her a basket.
The gift basket. With, like, he signs baseball. That's so gangster.
Oh, my God.
I think that's my career goal, is to get to a point to where I can bang a chick and then give her my autograph, and she's not like... That's sleazy. She's like, fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
Like, that's what I want. I don't care about
Thank you for fucking Derek Jeter.
Like, that's like a new level of fame. Yeah. I think Brad Pitt could probably do that, like Clooney. And there's maybe a handful of other guys that could get away with that.
You know what would be really funny? If not even go like a basket, but on the way out, he goes, hey, champ. And he tosses it to her.
Like Mean Joe Green. He's like, thanks, Jeter. Thanks. Oh, my God.
And hey, get tested. And just
that'd be amazing.
Oh, my God.
I want that so bad. I do. I really do.
Oh, man.
That'd be like, when I think about levels of fame, like you're like, oh, I want to be a movie star. I want to do, but like, to just give gift baskets.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's a lot of gift. Jeter's not just
every
other Wednesday getting a blowy. He's banging out. All the time.
How degrading is it for his assistant who has to go get these things together for his band closet?
Do you need anything this week? I don't know, like 8 or 9 more gift baskets. I think I'm good on groceries right now. So.
And socks. You get some socks.
I need some new socks. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I can't wait to because I know he's gonna come back as a manager or something like that. So he's gonna.
He'll do something.
His number's gonna get retired.
He's gonna be fine.
No, his number's not retiring.
No.
It's gonna be retired.
Because he's like Babe Ruth was 3, I think.
Yeah.
I think all like 2, 3, 4, Is he number 1 or number 2? I can't remember now.
Jeter?
Yeah.
Number 2.
He's number 2, yeah. So 1, 3, I think 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all retired by the Yankees.
That's
so like he'll have nobody can be less than 10 now.
Yeah. That's, I don't know, man. That's they didn't retire like Jordans, right? It's like not 20. I know they did.
20. The Bulls did.
The Bulls did. Mm-hmm. Oh right. Well, that makes sense. But I thought they did like the Jackie Robinson thing, where like.
Well, that was the thing. The Bulls retired when LeBron went back to Cleveland, and he says he's going to go back to number 23.
Yeah.
And they made this big deal because he called Jordan up and he was like, "Hey, do you care if I wear 23?" And Jordan was like, "I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't play for Cleveland."
Yeah.
I just what's a stupid question?
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't get the retiring of Drew. I don't know. I used to work for Best Buy.
Yeah.
And they retired my Best Buy shirt. It's hanging in the rafters, but still is to this day with my name tag on it.
I told me when I quit my nursing job, I just retired my scrubs.
Let's just put the
scrubs, my scrubs up. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do stand up. You travel.
Yeah.
You're doing auditions.
Yeah.
You're booking stuff now. And you're a nurse, and you're a dad, and you're a husband.
I am a man of many hats, man.
You're a busy dude.
Yeah, dude. That's why this weekend I'm in Indy is the one time I was saying probably over a year that I get to sleep.
Yeah.
So I just like spent all day yesterday sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Today I already got like antsy. I was like, I need to go out. I'm doing so much in New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not writing in New York. I'm auditioning for stuff.
Right.
Or I'm at my day job. You know.
Right.
So it's
So how many shows a week do you do in New York City? I know you do a lot.
Yeah. I try to keep a ratio of 30 for 30. Like if there's 30 days in the month, I try to perform 30 times.
So 30. Okay.
Yeah. So that way I do like I'll do like 2 tonight. And then I'll have tomorrow off so I can be home with the baby.
Right.
And then I'll do 3 the next day and I'll take 2 days off like that. So, yeah.
So.
But it hasn't been 30 for 30. It's been over. Like I average now 40 a month.
Okay. So you're even like bumping up.
Yeah.
What's the most shows you've done in one day?
7.
You did 7 in one day.
7 shows. I started at 6 p.m. and I finished about 2 a.m. was my last slot.
Holy shit. What was your longest set that day?
They were all about 15 minutes.
About 15?
Yeah, in New York City, I mean, they do so many showcases where you go to a club and there's 10 comics on the show. So then you go and then they'll give you a time. In New York City, what's great is they give you a time that you go up.
Okay.
So they'll be like, hey, you're at LOL for 10:15.
Right.
You're at New York Comedy Club for 9:30.
See, some of them do that in LA and some of them don't.
Yeah.
I did 3 one night and I wanted to die.
Yeah.
I don't know, 7?
But it's far though. But in LA, it's kind of a travel. Like, a
lot of them are really far apart right there.
In New York City, 3 of those shows were only a block and a half away from each other, so I walked it.
Yeah. I wish it was like that, but it's not.
That's why New York is like the mecca of comedy because the amount of shows you can get in one night
and just kill
it's insane. Yeah. And you can start out an idea for a bit at 6 p.m. and then by midnight
have it worked out.
It's a joke now.
It's a full-on joke.
I can use this on TV now.
So, oh my god. That's 7 shows. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done 7 of anything ever in one day.
Really?
No.
Jerk off?
I've jerked off 5 times.
Oh, 5?
5's my record.
Gotta go for a record, man.
Yeah, I was like 16.
Yeah.
I lied about being sick, didn't go to school. Because I just wanted to whack it all day. I did it.
There is a Greg Fitzsimmons, the comic Greg Fitzsimmons. Yeah. I think he holds the record in New York because he did 14 shows in one night.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he whacked off for it.
No.
I hope he didn't tell you that in confidence.
No, yeah, no. I think he's a kind of like a pervy dude anyway. So
14 shows
I think he has
already
14 shows, yeah. He started from 6 p.m. and just ran.
And just boom, boom, boom. Did he do the same club twice at all? Or?
I think he did. I think sometimes
just like circle back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that. I don't even know if I have enough material to do 14 shows.
Well,
without repeating.
He's not the same audience, so,
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So the other thing that we do on this wonderful podcast is we talk about movies.
Let's talk about movies.
So I gotta ask you, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Okay. When a dude asks me, I go, it's The Matrix.
Okay.
But when it's somebody that I really trust, it's Grease.
Grease.
Yeah, I love Grease.
Oh my god, I've never heard that.
Yeah, man.
I've heard everything.
Yeah?
Grease.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
How many times would you think you've seen it?
When I was a kid, I think I watched Grease a total of maybe like 10 times in 1 week. In 1 week.
I used to do that. My older brother snuck me a VHS copy of Half Baked.
Yeah.
When I was I think it was like 7th grade, something like that. And I mean, I must have watched it, I don't know, 400 times in 1 year. And my mom didn't know I had it. And then like one day I started doing where he's like, what's up, weed man? I was like, what the hell is that? And then I spilled my, she took the movie away.
Oh man.
But that's like, God, Grease.
Yeah.
You know, I've only seen Grease maybe once.
Yeah. It's always on ABC Family.
Is it? What's your draw to that? Do you like the music and the dancing?
You know what? I think it's because it's the first movie I saw when I came to this country. I didn't come to this country in the 70s, but when I came to America when I was 7 years old, my mom just for some reason had a VHS copy of it.
Okay.
And I watched it. I remember it was the first VHS that I ever owned.
Yeah.
I watched it and right when I was
hey, I met a girl named Sandy.
The music was great from the beginning, and it's hooked, man. And
Grease.
John Travolta used to be a good-looking motherfucker.
Oh, Travolta was the man back then because he did like Saturday Night Fever and like Girls
Grease,
Lost Their Minds.
back to back those movies.
Over that dude. Yeah. I bet back in the day Travolta could have given out gift baskets.
Yeah,
back in the day, he couldn't do it now. They'd be like, you ain't gonna fuck yourself.
Hey, thanks for the sex.
Thanks for coming.
Get the white velour suit.
That's a good Travolta. Yeah, dude, I'm the worst impressionist. I try to. I mean, I have like 1,000 I do, and they're all.
Yeah, but they're all your own. They're all your own.
Yeah, but they're terrible. They don't even sound like the people, you know.
Yeah.
They just don't.
I can pull one out of my ass if I'm not thinking about it like that. Right?
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking
that
about
was a good one.
Yeah.
I used to do like a decent Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
But it's like I think anybody
what
can
is going on?
This family walks into a club.
That's pretty good. Some mother shits on the floor.
Yeah, that's like I just tell the Aristocrats.
Yeah,
and just do it as Gottfried. But like I don't know, like when I saw the new Transformers with Wahlberg, like I walked around for weeks just being like, I don't think that's a truck, it's a Transformer. And they're like, it's a terrible Mark Wahlberg. Transformer. I think it's a Transformer.
That's so stupid.
Well, it's better not be a fucking Southie Transformer.
I think the first Transformer is the only other movie I've seen like 4 times in the theater. The first one.
Yeah,
it blew my mind.
I loved the first one. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a fan of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out and say, I know the kid takes a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He brings a lot of shit on himself.
Yeah.
I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, I think he really is having a lot of like mental problems, like a Britney breakdown.
Yeah, well, I went down to, he did that thing in LA a couple months ago where he like put the bag over. I went down to it.
Yeah.
And there was like a 3-hour line.
Yeah.
And they were closing in 2 hours, so I didn't get to go in.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna go in and try to do like 10 minutes with him.
Yeah.
Just and see if I could make him laugh.
Because you can sit there as long as you want.
You watch him, right? I'm just gonna be like, here's some new shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out, shot. You know, if you like
You're
it.
gonna do your set for
shot. I was gonna be like, I was gonna be like, if you like it, don't say anything. Because apparently he wasn't cracking. So like, if you really like it, just don't say anything. Somebody
told me that like he just started like some dude sat down, he's like, you suck, and he just started crying.
Yeah, like the bag would get wet and stuff. I don't know, man. Well then, I think it was Jerry O'Connell opened up an exhibit right next door that was like a spoof of it.
Yeah.
So he had like a bag on his head, but he'd come in and be like, whoa, Jerry O'Connell.
I think it's the saddest thing about Shia LaBeouf is that he wants to be famous. That's the saddest thing. Like he wants. Right. He ain't walking around going, I'm not famous anymore. What are you doing?
Well, that's the thing, because then he did like the skywriting where he was like, stop creating.
Yeah.
And then he did the thing where it says start creating.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think he's got like this huge master plan.
Yeah.
And like we're about to get just bombed with this amazing idea that he's got.
Really?
Or he's just a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
Which seems more logical.
Yeah.
But it's, I got a little bit of a man crush on the guy, so I'm holding out hope that he's just...
That's what I love. That's what I love about like sometimes when you have like white dudes mentality. Like you go, he must be an artist. He's a creator. But us minorities like that motherfucker's crazy. That's all he is.
That motherfucker's getting so many roles and he's fucking it up. I'm over here ruining auditions.
Every time I go to Netflix, has a new movie out. Like he's still making movies.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if if I had all of that. I'd be bad. See, you saw me. I've got like $100.
Yeah.
And I went stupid last night. Like
you spent too much money for a man who doesn't have it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know.
I've never been doing this money. I just kind of chill back until somebody goes, "You want a beer?" And I go, "Yes." I just let it right in because when you're from out of town, people want to buy you beer.
That's true. Well, that's what I fell into. I was like, yeah, fuck. Well, then like I was at a bar before that. And there was this, it was this like 41-year-old lady who just graduated medical school.
Oh, wow.
And my dumb ass was like, hey, let me buy you shots.
Just because
you're a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
How dumb am I? So that's what I was doing.
Well, she just graduated from medical school.
She gave me a kiss on the cheek, so I was like down with that. She was kind of hot.
Totally.
I'm into the older chicks. I don't know. What about you?
I like older. I mean, my wife's my age, but when I used to date, was 18, I dated a 42-year-old.
What?
Yeah, for about a year.
I dated a 43-year-old last summer. I was 30.
Oh. Okay.
But only for like a month.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. For a year?
Yeah. It's always weird when you like.
Was she like your sugar mama? Did she just give you money?
Yeah, no, she gave money and she was kind of crazy too. Like
yeah, they all are.
She wanted to be very public on on buses and subways and almost like fuck in public. And I'm like, lady, you're an adult, you got kids, like just don't go to fucking subway.
Her kids are like as old as you, probably.
Yeah, that is always weird when a woman goes, "You're as old as my kids. You're like my son." I'm like, "You trying to fuck your son?"
Good, let's do this.
Creepy.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Yeah.
Oh man. So where can we find you online, Miguel?
Well, I just redid my website. It's migueldalmau.com. It's Miguel
M-I-G. I'm gonna write it. Yeah. I do editing.
Yeah.
And so I can do graphics.
So it's right here.
Yeah.
And then also my name on Twitter. Everything is Miguel Dalmau.
Your Twitter name's gonna be like right there.
Okay, so Miguel Dalmau is my Twitter, and then my email. I mean, not my email, my website.
And then New York City. What places do you go? Where do you go the most? Where can people catch you just on a weeknight?
If you're in New York City, I'm mostly at LOL Comedy Club and the Laughing Devil. Those are two clubs that I frequent. And New York Comedy Club.
Cool, man. Well, hey, that's it for the Nick Hall Comedy Podcast this week. Big thanks to Miguel.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Coming out, man. Your set was awesome last night. Check out his website, get his Twitter. His CD is being recorded right now. It's going to be out soon. I imagine you can probably put it on iTunes.
Yes, yeah.
Do all that. So,
Spotify, all that stuff.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Dude's hilarious. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Fuck you.